Do I need a permit to do this? Is this thing on? All right. We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the show. I'm SM Sith Lord. Ooh, my cord is tangled. 1 second. I hate it when my Schwartz gets twisted. Okay. Welcome everybody to the stream. I'm SM Sith Lord. This is the bi-weekly Somnium build stream. Last stream, I did a Web Worlds build, which was using the Somnium Web Worlds SDK, which is in the Play Canvas editor. Today, I will not be using Unity or Play Canvas. I will be, well, I guess I'm kind of using Unity, but I'm going to be using the Easy Mode Builder for today's build. Yesterday, I kind of gave the breakdown about how there's multiple ways to build in Somnium based on what you're comfortable with, the effort and skill level that you want to put into it. What I did last time, I considered kind of medium mode because I had to source my own assets and import them, but I didn't have to 3D model them or anything like that. Hard mode is, I call what the Unity SDK is for Somnium, where you got all kinds of stuff that you could do, pretty much everything in Unity. However, what I'm doing today is easy mode. This is the easiest it gets as far as building structures from scratch. I can only compare the easiness of the Somnium builder here to the Lego games, because Lego games, you're clipping things together. But it's actually easier to use the Somnium builder because in Legos, everything has to attach to each other. But in the Somnium builder here, in just regular build mode, you can intersect your primitives. They can be sunk inside of each other. So there's less rules. Less rules. Often it can mean easier, and that's the case here. So what I'm doing today is I'm adapting this venue to be a much fancier venue for an actual event. This venue here, I don't think it was actually used for a specific event. It was more like hanging out here and dancing and watching, just showcasing the builder. But now I'm gonna work on it to make it actually have be a theater kind of look and have a stage and be a little more fancy. Maybe not so tech, so futuristic tech looking. Okay. Let's start by deleting these trees that I chopped down months ago. We're finally going to come and drag these things off to wherever trees go after you chop them down. I guess the mulch pit. Okay. Check one. We got that off there, making progress. The next check is I got to check my reference material here for the vibe, the theme, or more commonly, the mood of the venue. Wow, this is the real venue. Oh, okay, so it's going to look a lot like this. I'm going to make it look exactly like this because this is the real venue. We probably want more chairs. We probably want it to be more spacious than what I'm looking at over here on my other monitor, which I know y'all can't see. By the way, I'm not in the chat right now. I'll be jumping into the chat in just a minute. Also, the CSGO finals are happening in Rio right now. There's like 150,000 people watching that happen live on the ESL CSGO thing. So while I'm building here, I'm going to be watching the pro gaming over here to see how that turns out. Multitasking. Okay. And also I'll be jumping into the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat in a bit after I reach a milestone. So let's begin by reproducing this stage, I think. Or actually, I gotta think about how I'm gonna be putting this all together here. I think if I knock this wall down, push this thing forward a bit, it might be the right size. Let's make sure. The right size meaning matching up with my reference pictures. Oh, by the way, since y'all can't see my reference pictures, let me get a reference picture over to the screen. I think that's okay, because it's just of the venue. So yeah, let me copy this thing over here. And then I could open it up over here so everybody can see what I'm talking about. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I got to make this. This is the real room the real event's going to happen in. This is going to be a cross-reality event thing, right? Because it's going to be virtual and real at the same time, kind of like a watch party. So I want to build this in here somewhere. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 with the sizes of the chairs here. Let's see if the room that I'm standing in is that big. So let's go to chairs and grab some similar looking chairs and see how it turns out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is my foundation at an angle? That's not level at all. Well, maybe it's one interpretation of level. Okay, so let's not do that. I'll just move these things up one at a time. Like so. Now, assuming that the chair arrangement is the same, it's probably important to make the chair count the same, because that's something you'll notice. If you're at the actual venue, and then you log in to the virtual version of the venue, you will be like, hey, that's this place that I'm at right now. And then you'll start trying to compare what you're looking at with the real life thing. And if it's not the same amount of chairs, you're going to notice that right away. If you're being super technical. Doesn't have enough points. Okay, let's do one of these things. Some of these lights. 50. That's cool. Here. And one more of these. How does that look? Okay. Let me check out some more reference material for this event to make sure that I'm on the right track. Because it's dancing. I'm not mistaken. It is all about that dancing. It's a performance. It's mixed reality. Okay. Looking good. Okay, I might tear down most of my build here and go all in with matching the venue. It involves dancing, but it's not all about the dancing. I believe there's a musical performance that goes with the dancing, as there usually is. So, the vibe I'm getting is pretty classical, but I want to merge this classical vibe with future. So how much of this is going to carry over? Okay, I'm thinking I might want to delete most of this. Maybe. There's some things I like. And this is not one of them. The floor is not one of them either. The floor at the venue is carpet. So I should probably have carpet here. These things, we're gonna rotate. So I'm going to make something actually bigger than the real venue, but that's because in virtual land, whether in VR or not in VR, you want more room. You don't want to feel claustrophobic in a really tight room. And sometimes real life rooms they just give that vibe sometimes. They don't give that vibe in real life, but if you make a real life room to scale in VR, then sometimes they start to give that vibe. I want to knock down the entrance. Maybe not all the way, but we want to bring it down so there's not extra steps here. Like this. We want that. Yes. Yes! We'll delete that. All these stairs, we don't need them. That last one we probably needed. Okay. This boundary here, if it stays, it's not going to be so prominent. So let's put it down there. Delete these chairs. Lift up these chairs. I'm going to make 2 rows of chairs, I think, even though in virtual land, you'll probably be standing behind the chairs more than you care about sitting in them. I have a little bit of room here to extend the stage back. Delete the Twitch stream there. Ooh, yeah, and I wanted that outdoor vibe. Let's get the carpet in there. What's the carpet of this ballroom look like? Okay. Ground. I'm deleting most of this thing. I mean, what am I keeping? Just delete the whole thing. I'm tempted to, but I won't pull the trigger just yet. Let's get some carpet on here. Well, that's carpet. The real venue. Oh, I have the real venue picture over here. The real venue, as we see, has both blue and red carpet, red curtains, white walls. In case anybody's colorblind, I'll just call out those colors there. Blue on the stage. So this is actually a pretty accurate color for the carpet, but I need the red carpet on the stage, and let's start thinking about that stage. That stage. How deep is this stage? It's pretty deep. We're gonna have a video stream on this stage. But I also want to make it so somebody could stand up there if they wanted to. I've seen theaters like this. It's a Unix system. I know this. Snap this where I want it. There it goes. We're gonna paint it red, easy for now. Now if I actually, oh, that looks pretty good. That looks even better. Good, 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 good. Okay, so let's turn this thing down like this. Red carpet in front of the stage too. Okay, ours is a little bit bigger than theirs. That's okay. But I have to try to mask it a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. We got 1, 2 steps in front. Good, good. So to make sure that my steps are the correct height, I'm gonna make a ramp first. And then I will use the ramp as a guide for my steps. I wanted 2 steps. Good. Okay. Is this the most wall-like texture I really got? This looks more wall to me. Maybe that's marble. No, it looks like plaster. Good, good, good. Okay, so we're gonna have the plaster wall for some of this. But we actually, a bigger part of it are these red curtains. I have some red curtains I could throw at this thing. I got him. I got him in the Jedi archives. There's some speakers. I'll probably use the speakers too. Here we go. Bingo. Okay. And then I'm gonna tear down this some more. I could have just deleted the whole thing and started fresh. 'Tis true. This. Oh wow. Okay, there's more curtain on the left and the right. I should probably hold true to that. The curtains look like they don't quite go all the way down to me. They go down to like there. So, oh, let me get into the chat. I'm not in the right chats here. STR, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out, talking in the chat there. So, now that I'm in the chat, I can talk. So, if anybody has any questions about what I'm saying, feel free to shoot it. I'm into the chat. I'm monitoring the Twitch and the YouTube chat right now. So you'd have to jump into one of those for me to see. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using the easy mode builder, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, and just playing around with primitives. I'm just spawning primitives. I'm assigning some textures to them. I'm recoloring them. And by doing that, oh, maybe not that dark. I have the black carpeted ceiling, which is similar to what I'm seeing over here, although that might not be carpet. I'm also seeing that there's another black strip above this. So this should probably be more like this. Yeah, very much like that. But a little bit like that. But actually more like this. Yeah. Okay. And then the rest of the room will come together pretty quickly, and let's just do it. Standing up here on the stage, okay, then there's a wall behind you there, like so. I'm going to put a Twitch stream right here. Is it going to be Twitch? I'm not sure what it will be. And I don't have the actual stream to put there just yet. But that's where the stream's going to go. So I'm going to put a web tab over there. And you know what? If I have to put something in here as a placeholder live stream, you know I'm going to put that Counter-Strike tournament that I was just talking about. Twitch.tv/ESL CSGO will be my placeholder. If I typed that correctly. I did not. /ESL CSGO. Here it is. It's only 120,000 people watching now. So let's paste this into a media web browser object. Oh. I should have pasted the embed URL so it could have been full screen. Now, let's make it big and make sure it's facing the correct direction, because web browser objects actually emit light, so you can use them as a light source. Mine might be facing the wrong direction right now. Not sure. Let's go to nighttime and see if we can find out. You know what? I'm trying to remember if it's the video objects that create a light source or web objects. It might be web objects, but it might not do it until after I get it in. So let's just position it over here and try to make this whole thing vibe with this. Look at this. We need some purple lights. Not blue, purple. Good. Then some regular white lights, or orange lights coming from over here. Natural light, natural looking light. And now we're vibing with the lighting. We need solid walls over here. So it looks like I'm deleting this thing after all. You or you, we need a solid wall over here like this. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way. Be sure to put your Halloween face on. Okay, I think I'm going to put some effort in here matching the ceiling of the real venue, which is a bit of a complex thing, it looks like. Looks like there's a few different layers to it. Okay, we're looking good. Leo, hello. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween again. Gonna be saying that a lot today. Happy Halloween. Okay, I think I'm just about ready to go crazy on the details here. First things first, spread out the chairs some so we can have the same chair count, but be more spacious. Okay, we need some stage lighting hung from the ceiling. So then we got to clone this light multiple times and spread them out over there, and hopefully I can just use this one light 5 or 6 times. I'll put a couple screens there. I'm going to stack speakers up in the corners and get a bush to match that bush. Okay. Do I... my ceiling isn't exactly like the real ceiling, so I kind of want these to hang down more so I can see them. Alright, I could do that. It's a Unix system. I know this. That'll do. And maybe I should make this bigger to emphasize it. Yeah, okay. Let's do some more of these. One more. That looks pretty good. Those cool cameras. I don't have any camera cages up here. Maybe I could just throw some little... I could make those camera cages. Hold on. I am OCDing on this freaking studio gear here. Just caught myself right now. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Who's going to care about the freaking cameras and stuff up here other than me? Probably not many, but I'm already standing in the dumpster. Let's follow through on this plan. Put a couple dark objects in here as if they are the camera. Okay. That looks good. Almost. That looks better. Okay, just gonna hit this weird camera angle up for a bit longer to select all these things and center them. Oh no, I don't want that. There. Whew. That was some intense zooming. I'm disoriented after all that. Okay, now we got lights, we got cameras, we're ready for some action. We're gonna need sound and foliage. You don't hear that on the set too often. And foliage, rolling. There's a fire extinguisher on the other side. I don't know if I'll make that. Because I don't know if that fire extinguisher is going to be there in real life. You got to think fourth dimensionally. Exciting Counter-Strike happening. It's only the Challenger stage in this Counter-Strike tournament that I'm watching, and they're already pulling in 100,000 viewers. Just imagine when they get to the grand final. Franco, is it the same building system is it the same building system as Second Life? I have to assume that it's not. Now, I have never built anything myself in Second Life. I haven't actually ever played Second Life, but I watch streams of people playing Second Life, having a wonderful time. I don't see a lot of streams of people actually building stuff, though. I'm probably watching the wrong kind of streams. It's not exactly the same as Second Life because this is its own builder. This is in the Somnium builder, so chances of it being exactly the same are extremely low. However, I'm not sure. If you have experience there, maybe you could tell me if it's similar to it. The builder here, everything is primitives or some prefab models like furniture and plants, and it's just moving primitives around, stretching them, scaling them, squashing them. So probably pretty similar in those regards. The unique thing about the Somnium builder here, I call this the easy mode builder, is so the things that I just talked about, they have those in all apps. Like Blender has moving and scaling and rotation. And even though Blender can be an extremely complex program to use beyond that, the builder here, easy mode, it doesn't go very far beyond that. You don't need to know what a UV coordinate is in this builder because there's no scrolling UVs. If you want the texture on your block to be a different size, you scale your texture. I mean, you scale the block, and that scales the texture with it. So the differences are probably coming down to the simplicity of the things and how far into sub-object mode you have to dive. If you're familiar with like 3D modeling, there's the shapes, the primitive shapes like cubes and cones and all that kind of stuff. But beyond the shape, there's surfaces, there's quads, there's triangles, there's edges, there's vertices, there's surface normals, there's UV mapping, all as part of the primitive. So where you draw the line, where a building tool draws the line of how far you're expected to dive in, kind of determines its simplicity. The kind of things where you're just spawning props inside the environment, you don't have to know anything about that. You don't have, there's zero sub-object when you're just spawning a chair or a plant. Usually, sometimes. However, in the builder here, there is such a thing as sub-object mode. I don't use it very often, but I'm going to show what I mean here. So here's a prefab of a door. Okay. Your door is here. You could assign a texture to it, and it just assigns it to everything. Let me demonstrate that. There, now everything is this metal texture. Okay, I still don't have to worry about sub-objects. But let's say that if you did want to worry about sub-objects, you could. There's this tool, the select tool, that lets you choose an individual sub-object thing here and apply a texture to it. That makes it so, see how the front didn't change, but the back did change. That's about the extent of the sub-object mode that you have to be comfortable with to build in the Somnium Builder here. And like I mentioned a second ago, I usually don't even do that because you could just put another surface on the other side of the wall to make it look like it's a different texture. So don't really need to go into sub-object too much here, and you can't in primitive. There is no such thing as a sub-object on the primitive. It's all one object. So perhaps that is one of the differences from the Second Life builder. Making a speaker over here. Now, a lot of places you might be familiar with building in, like Blender itself, they let you export FBXs or GLBs or something like that. And if you have those hard mode skills, as I call them, like 3D modeling in Blender or something like that, and you want to utilize those skills in your Somnium build, you can do that too. So I'm using the easy mode builder here, where it's basically just primitives. But if you use the Unity SDK on desktop or the WebWorlds SDK on the web platform, then you can import your OBJs, or you don't want OBJs. You want them as FBXs or GLBs, but you can import your custom models into your parcels and leverage your skills in harder modes, if you have those kind of skills. Fix this. This looks all wrong. All wrong. Okay, there's some carpet. There. Looks better. All right, we got ourselves a speaker. Now, you mentioned Second Life. Some people, they mention, I guess it just depends on where you're coming from, they mention The Sims. They see me building in here, and they're like, oh, it's like The Sims. So I think building is pretty much the same. Once you know how to build an environment, you kind of know how to do it anywhere. So, and after you've built in a couple places in the past, it's really about spotting the differences when you want to build somewhere else and adapting to the differences. Let's get some of these screens hung down here. Now, I have sponsors. I have sponsors, don't I? Yes. I have sponsors, but I don't have a sponsor logo. Let's see what I can do about that. Because these screens would be the perfect place for a sponsor logo. do this. I can capture my own logo from reference document. Yes. Bingo! Okay. Do we want to use images for these? Dang right we do. These are sponsors. We want them full lit. There. And like so. Alright. Put these onto little flat screen TVs and hang them, just like in the real venue. looking good. Okay, save here, looking good. I believe I may have reached a milestone, almost. The backstage still doesn't look right. It needs to be more of the black carpet instead of the white drywall stuff. Okay. Okay, we're looking pretty good. There's a lot more that can be done though, right? Yeah, we need a dance floor. I think I'm gonna leave the chairs up here, so I'm not gonna get rid of the chairs to add a dance floor. I'm gonna move them forward and put the dance floor behind the chairs. put a neon popping out of the edges underneath the dance floor. Okay, looking good. It's looking pretty cool. All right. Now I just need to decorate this and carry the and finish the structure. How am I doing on time? I wonder. Schedule was a little weird today, so I'm gonna have to do a little math. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 16 minutes. Okay, so I should have like 45 minutes left on the 2-hour stream. Now, if I go over, I think I'll be okay. Unless, I don't usually stream in this time slot. Maybe somebody else is going to come on after me. I don't know. So let's just try to finish everything within the next 45 minutes. And then if there is time left over and I'm not kicked off, I'll tie up any loose ends at the end. Nahom, what's up? Welcome to the show. Okay, I want some dancing stuff on the side. Some dancing silhouettes. I think I want dancing silhouettes. Also, I think that I have some pictures that I could put here. One picture of people, and it's always good to put pictures of people, especially in a mixed reality thing. So this event, it happens in real life and it happens in virtual life. And in real life, not like real life, but like in the physical event, let's call it, because the virtual event is real life too, isn't it? So in the physical venue, there's going to be physical people. Somebody get their picture in there. And I believe I can put a picture of their avatars too, because these people already have avatars and they look like them. Ready Player Me avatars. So I'm trying to crop some pictures on my other monitor here. Almost ready to move them over. People 2. Okay. Now we have 2 more images to put into here. Content. Gotta love content. When I was making levels for like deathmatch games like Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead and stuff like that, as a level designer, I always thought that I was like a set designer. I was trying to build something that showcases the detailed work of other people. And in the game design, like traditional game design stuff, it was the high quality art assets, like the 100 triangle statue or something. And then when you're a level designer around something like that, it's all about, okay, we need spotlights on this statue. It's got to be on a pedestal. It's got to be the center of attention. Well, in this kind of app, this metaverse style social chill app, the focal points are the actual content from the world creators. Because in games like Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead, the people that play it aren't really associated with the people that made it. So they're not going to see their own pictures in there and stuff like that. But in this kind of build, the people that created it also will be the users. Like the people that are making it happen also are players. And it makes it so the focal point is... I'm actually going to make this look way cooler. The focal point is the content coming from the people using the space, the people creating the space, the people putting on the events. Not so much just the art assets like in traditional games. Another interesting thing in creating environments for these type of social chill apps is the flow. In a deathmatch game, you're trying to control the flow of where people want to go and hang out based on item placement and objective placement. So if you place the powerful weapon somewhere, everybody goes to there, and then they go from there to get the armor. And then you got your flow of how players are going to be moving around your environment. They're going to be going from the armor to the powerful weapon and back to the armor. In these kind of apps, you're trying to get people to gather around things. So it's not so much of you put the particular sought-after item somewhere, and that's all you need to do to make people want to go there. You have to make places where people want to congregate around. So here, it's all about the stage. People are going to want to get all up in front of the stage, but they're not going to want to sit down, and there's not too much room right in front of the stage. So they're either going to stand here or there, or they're going to stand back here on the dance floor. It's a great place to stand. You can still see the screen. You have room to like move the camera around and relax and stretch out your arms, so to speak. It's just a nice experience there. So I think everybody's going to be standing on the wooden floor looking at the screen. And if that happens, then as far as like the gameplay, they were working out, because that's what I wanted to happen. People stand here, you look over there. It has to look awesome over here. Most of the content is over here. So we're in good shape. This needs to look cooler. I could do that. Okay, do I have more content? Oh yeah, I do. I do. Where's my other content gonna go? I think it's gonna go on this wall over here with this other stuff, okay? just be a different picture. Doing some research over here about what else I could put on the stage. Okay, I was just looking up some clips, and this looks like it's going to be a hell of a show. I don't think that I need too many musical instruments on the stage, though. I think that all these people need is a microphone, and they're good. Now, do I need to put a microphone on the actual stage? I don't think so. Let's put a big brick wall over here to make it look interesting. I have a real nice brick wall texture that I can use. Okay, yes, this will do after I add a couple strips to it. And then I'm almost connected to the front there. This is coming together. Literally. 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 It's so hard to say that word now because that one TV show, the dude said that word so often and so weird that it's just... Whenever I say that word, it makes me think of that 30 Rock show. Rob Lowe saying literally. Let's get some default textures on here of stucco. Yeah, that'll do. Let's make the entrance a bigger. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna need some glass in here or something. Maybe not. Maybe not. Cloud9's kicking. Wow. This is Cloud9 versus Fnatic. Those are big teams, man. It might be round one, but why are they making them face each other in round one? They should save that for later in the tournament. This is exciting Counter-Strike, man. It's not going well for one of the teams. That's what makes it so exciting. This channel streams pretty often. I stream to this channel twice a week, Monday mornings, Friday mornings. Usually I start earlier. Usually I go from 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'm in California, to 11 a.m. So for those 2 hours on Mondays and Fridays. Then there's other creator streams. The other big creator stream is the Denevero one, where he does some kind of world building in the Unity SDK. That one's a little bit harder because he uses Unity, and Unity is just a more complex thing to use than what I'm using here. But that also happens on this channel, I believe, over the weekend. I think that one is on Sundays. Happened yesterday. And I think those are the only two build streams that happen on here, those 3 days. But there's also other events, like actual events that happen in Somnium that get streamed here onto these channels. So yeah, just be sure to click follow if you're interested in all the different stuff that goes down here. A good variety with a good variety with the build streams mixed in with the actual event streams. Which is always nice. I mentioned earlier, I've never seen a build stream in Second Life. I've only been tuning into the event streams, so I've kind of only seen half of the puzzle with that. So it's nice to have variety. See the whole picture. This Counter-Strike is going to overtime now. Oh, man. Okay, I think the structure is pretty good. Super open, people just walk right in. Okay, now I'm going to do a little work on the facade on this building here. Do I have any windows I can upload? Windows? Window textures? Don't see any windows here. There's a blank TV, there's a fake door. No windows. Set this up a bit. I got about 10 minutes to wrap this up. Okay, and let's get some plants in here then. Okay. Actually, instead of plants, I might want to get neon. Maybe I could do both. Okay. Let's do both. I got 10 minutes. I could do plants and neons in 10 minutes. Sure. Is this a challenge? Cool. Now some neons. Nice! Let's get this over there to the other side too. Good. I think we're good here. I think we're good here. I have some parcel credits left. some stuff still needs to happen. I need to come in here and put the correct live stream into that web browser. And I want to put more branding images in here. What branding images are? They're images that turn a generic venue, like this wall. If you thought of it like, hey, this is a blank thing, it turns it into something for somebody. So something for this this event would be good to throw onto this wall, or the sponsors for the event, it would be good to throw onto this wall. But I'm gonna have to come in and replace the stream with the correct stream, and at that time I could drop in any other branding images we feel we need. It's nice and simple. So let's click save. Let's click upload. This is going to put it onto the live, the Somnium Space open world here, where you can kind of see city center way off there in the distance. Now in the builder here, it only shows the city center and it shows the parcel you're working on. There's actually hundreds of parcels in between here and there, that when you're actually in the open world of Somnium Space, you're going to see all these buildings. You're going to walk around them as you're going from point A to point B. So when I'm clicking upload, it's putting what I have here into the open world. At the same time, it's making it so I can access this in Somnium Web, in my web browser. And that is what I'll do right now. I'm going to go to parcel. What parcel is this? 3942 in my web browser, which I don't even have open. What did I say? 52? What did I say? I forgot. 3942. Log in. Awesome. Oh, okay. Let me fix it a little bit. Things are a little shiny right now. This is actually fixed, I believe, in the next update that we're going to be seeing of Somnium Web. Let me do what here? Just partial settings. Yeah. Elevation, no. What I want to do is over here. Use alternate rotation. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, let's go in here and see how this looks. It looks perfect. Oh, I wanted to log in. Let me log in. Refresh. Everything actually looks pretty good here. I just want to make sure that I don't want to adjust the elevation at all, and I don't want to assign a parcel theme to it. It's loading my Ready Player Me. There we go. I look like Jarek, right? You cannot defeat me. That was at least my desire. Okay, so I can walk up here. I'm in here. I'm watching events.
It's not enough. A fanatic pick up the win.
Fnatic wins. Fnatic wins. Fnatic defeats Cloud9 in round 1. Okay, now we know. Cool, cool, cool. We walk around. We got the stage entrance in the back for if there's an actual event here. I think I want to lower it down some, or I actually want to just make this thing go down further. Yeah. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Any other changes? I think that'll do it. After that's brought down, everything else looks golden. Oh, no, this one on the side needs to be brought down also. Okay. I can do that. Where is this? Oh, it's over here. So this will drop down. And we're good. That's all that needs to happen there. Okay, and so then the back will look good. I could throw a thing around this. I don't think that I need to, though. I think we're good. Okay. Well, I could throw the neon theme on it. And that'll probably look real good. Let's see how that looks. Adjust parcel settings. Theme neon. Yeah. Let's go with that. That way we have all these crazy colors happening. Whoa. No, these colors might be too crazy. These colors are too crazy. What else do you got? I think Dune is the way to go. Like Dune. Let's do Dune. Let's do Dune. Okay, we are good. I'm just going to take some screenshots of this. Probably tweet it out. And I will see y'all on Friday when I do the other stream, which will be at 9 a.m. Pacific time, going to 11. Not exactly sure what I'll be building there, but it'll be fun. It'll probably have something to do with web browser. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be something to use in VR. But I'll see you all then, right here on the Twitch, Somnium, or if you're watching on Twitter. Thank you for tuning in, and have an excellent Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. All right. Peace.